do a reading for you because I was being nudged to do this reading. So I feel like somebody feels really upset that they let you go. There's this energy of this person really regretting this. They made a big mistake and now they're paying for it. Where do we go from here? So there's these two energies that are predominant in this reading. Where do we go here? And this person made a big mistake and they feel like now they're paying for it. So let's get more. I'm gonna ask Spirit, what are the energies for the collective? What do you need to know? What are the energies? So there's eyes on you. Feels a little bit like an extension of one that I did earlier, the Hierophant. I feel like this is somebody that is being pushed. They're being pushed by universe to see you some kind of way. And I feel that this person is seeing you in a whole different light. You know the way they're seeing you because it's almost like all of a sudden you're getting a ton of attention. And it's like all of this attention, all of these people that are coming in, you don't even know where it's coming from or understand it, but you know it's around you. And this person is feeling that. They're feeling all of this attention. For a lot of you, this person is watching you, okay? But this person really wants to know where to go from here because it's like you captured this person. We have this page cup here. It's the Page of Hearts. And this person is holding their heart in their hands. It's that energy of somebody that wants to tell you what they feel. Maybe the person has never been this way before, especially with you. They've never told you, or perhaps they've never told you how they felt. But right now, we get this energy again where somebody feels really trapped by these emotions because they're overwhelming. Then we get the Nine of Hearts, which in this deck, it's equivalent to like the Nine of Cups in reverse, right? So somebody may be numbing, right? But there's also another energy here where it's kind of like the Nine of Swords too, where somebody's, again, sort of trapped in their mind and in their emotions, not being able to express this, because here we get this Ten of Cups or the Ten of Hearts energy, and everything is just everywhere. This turned into a big mess for this person. I feel like this person wishes they could go back and just be honest and upfront and tell you, like, look, this is what's going on with me. I feel like there's something that was going on with this person. It had to do perhaps with the Hierophant, that has to do with, commitment long term. Maybe this person got sort of caught up with something, or there was something about like their history or family history or something about their upbringing or something about like them not wanting to fail in a relationship. Perhaps they came from a divorced family, something that they didn't want to repeat. They wanted to be sure. And this person, when you were in their life, it was almost like they were, I want to say overwhelmed. They were overwhelmed with not just the way they felt for you, but there was like another, with this Three of Eyes, it makes me think of the Three of Cups energy, but specifically like another sort of energy around them where it was like this energy, if it's a person, was interfering with them being able to really understand how they felt for you. And this person is very clear about that, how they feel. I feel like what they want is to articulate that to you. And I feel that this person right now feels like, you got away. You are sort of out of their reach at the moment. I feel like at the time when you were closer to this person, at that time it was hard to sort of express themselves, even when you were there, kind of, bonded or there was, the relationship. Now it just feels like it's out of reach. You feel out of reach. I feel like this person, it was like you kind of pulled them out of, if it was, maybe they were sort of like a hermit. They could be, it reminds me of crab, like Cancer sort of energy, where you were able to pull them out of that Like with you, this person was able to have a lot of fun. They were able to experience a lot of things that they hadn't experienced before, but specifically love here. And then when this energy sort of pulled away, this person retreated, right? And again, like the little Cancer that, just goes back and forth, it's like this person isn't taking action, they're just moving back and forth. And if anything, they're watching, but they're not taking action with anything. So we see, all of the energy around this person having to do with emotions, having to do with, they want to be like you. If you were a person that wore your heart on your sleeves, as they say, like you were able to sort of express how you felt very, without any effort, is what I get. They really admired that about you. They may have never told you. They may have thought even that it was like a weakness in some way. Maybe that's how they viewed that. This person now sees that it had nothing to do with that. It had to do with you being, comfortable with yourself and comfortable with how you felt, telling them how you felt. Okay, let's see. So right now, though, again, the energy was, where do we go from here? They made a big mistake, the Tower. See, this person feels this way, like there are all of these things that are coming up for this person in their life. I feel that there are things getting away from this person, but specifically like you feel like you're getting away from them. This love, quote unquote, feels like it's getting away from them. They may feel like somebody else might come along, this night energy, and sort of, take over wherever they left off, or just, come into your life and almost like replace their spot, I want to say. There's something about that. Like they feel like they're going to get replaced. Okay, this person knows that they didn't put enough effort into this, and they know they should have put more effort, or they could have done better. There's some kind of energy like that. Let's see what else Spirit wants to say. So this is an interesting energy, the Hierophant. I keep seeing this. I've been asking about the energy, that's coming up, the Emperor in reverse, which the Emperor is somebody that is very confident. I feel like when you met this person, they were very confident, but this person is confident in certain things. Like, for example, somebody that is good in math and science, but they're very bad at like anything to do with like relationships or psychology, or, do you know what I'm saying? Somebody like that, in one aspect, they're extremely intelligent, but in others, they're not. And I was even I was channeling this morning, the word retarded, almost like something happened to them in their childhood where something was almost like a trauma for them, so that they can have a trauma. And a person also specifically that they can have a trauma bond with for this person, where I feel like this love, this connection that you have with this person is supposed to break that. But for this person to get there, it's not easy. It's going to take them first realizing what they had and what they lost, and then having to face themselves and understand, what the stunted, I'm going to call it stunted growth, is there for them, and maybe why they're so sort of stunted in this way of emotions. Okay, we get the Magician in reverse. This person's life is not at all what they want it to be. It's not at all what they want it to look like, but they did get to experience that with you when they were with you. We get the Nine of Cups, and we also Nine of Cups in reverse. Again, it was a love that was experienced when you were there, but then it was taken away. So this person feels like they did experience this, they did have it, but they don't have it anymore. And this person, this Fool in reverse, I could do like 10,000 readings and it's going to come up that way in reverse. This person feeling like you are going in a new direction. You're taking a different path, and your path doesn't include them. And I feel that a lot of you actually are there. Like you are just sort of on your own path. It's the new year. There's a lot of things that are coming in. Maybe you have an abundance of things that are coming in. It could be people too. So now you've got like this whole, maybe list of people that you don't even know what to do with, so many sort of options here. But there's this nagging sort of energy here in this person that's still in your heart and your mind. You think about them, you think, where do we go from here too? Because I feel that a lot of you do not have closure with this, because this sort of pull back. They, if answer, maybe they went into their crab, in the shell, the hermit, so retreated, withdrew. And this is a person, again, that it reminds me of, a child when they don't know what to do. They're so overwhelmed and they'll just go and sit in a corner. It's that kind of energy literally with an adult, And so this person just is comfortable where they're at. This distance, for a lot of them, I'm getting that it does feel safe, but right now it doesn't anymore. In this moment of time, because this 10 of hearts is coming up, the 9 of hearts is coming up, the 8 of hearts, it's like this energy of, I have to do something about this. I can't just sit on this, because this has to do with my happiness. It has to do with my heart. And I feel that there are other energies that are part of this that maybe influence this person. And so this person, I feel, has, been in deep contemplation about all of these things. What led up to this? Because the 10 of Cups, here's a 10 of Hearts, which again could be sort of equivalent to the 10 of Cups and the 10 of Swords, which, those two energies, it talks about being trapped. This is where, somebody's in love, and this is kind of like watching somebody you love, leave with another person because you didn't tell them, how you felt. You couldn't tell them. And so that's what I feel like this person is feeling like. Why do they sort of do this? Why do they get so sort of paralyzed with this, with, speaking their truth, or speaking to you about how they really feel? Okay, let's see what else we can get. And I just wanted to do a quick check-in with the energies. A quick check-in. What else, Spirit, do you want to say here? Oh, boy. Okay, so we get this Ace. So I'm going to show you the card. It's actually a very pretty card. And all of the cards came out sort of sideways. They didn't come up upright, or, a lot of changing energies, a lot of shifts going on this night. I feel like this person, in another night, 2 nights, okay, this person is getting ready to take action. A lot of you are going to be hearing from this person very, very soon. This person wants to come clean about something. Here's the 2 eyes, and I feel like this has to do with this person seeing it from their own mind versus having somebody influence them. They're not listening to somebody, because here's the 3 of Hearts. Again, they have to live with the consequences of whatever their choices are, and they feel like you're getting away. This is, a lot of opportunities are coming to you. This didn't turn out. If this person was trying to sort of manipulate something or get something from you or get their way or whatever it was, this didn't turn out at all the way this person anticipated. This went really wrong. The Wheel of Karma, or the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. So this is somebody holding a skull, and it's actually cracked open. It looks like a spell. So I feel like somebody sort of unleashed something into their world that they didn't see coming, and it just backfired. So this situation here for this person backfired. Last message here, Spirit, a last message, last message, last message, last message. Okay, and this is the perfect key. Yeah, I feel like you were the person that held that perfect key for this person's heart, and now this person feels really closed off. It's almost like there's a blockage going on here, but I feel that this person knows that they could free themselves, but it's a spoken sort of truth that needs to be, it's like an energy of releasing, letting something out, being honest with themselves, being honest with you. and that's going to set them free. I do feel that there is something, though, that this person fears, that if they make that choice, this person does fear either retribution, is what I get, retaliation, or some kind of threat here. That's not for everybody, that's very specific, but I do feel that this person, maybe they are manipulated by another person. We get this 3 of whatever eyeballs energy this is, but it feels like there are other people, and you see it here in this energy as well with the Wheel of Fortune, sort of in the mix of this reading. And this person, it's like they've been trying to placate, is the word I get. They've been trying to, there's a certain person that they're pleasing, perhaps, or there's a certain person that has manipulated them. Again, is another energy that I get. And there is some kind of threat that they're afraid of, or there's maybe even like a trauma bond that they have with the person, where I feel that your connection, this love, is what will set them free, but this person has to stand up for themselves. This person also needs to, it's almost like a cliche, but they need to believe in love, right? I feel that this person may have made them think that, you weren't going to be there for them because nobody ever has been. Maybe these are thoughts. It could be like family member, like a parent that keeps them trapped in lower vibrations, maybe, for financial gain, or, somebody that uses a person that way. That's the energy that I get. But yeah, it's like a black cloud that has been following a person around. And this has sort of been a long journey for the both of you, that this person has taken you on, and you, I feel like you broke free from this. So this is kind of on this person now. So again, your energy feels like, again, you've got just a lot of new opportunities. We got the, the 7 of Cups for you. So a lot of new opportunities. There are people coming into your life. There are things that are keeping you very busy. And it's like this, for you, this was a lot of games. This was a person that you felt was also maybe childish or childlike, or, just immature isn't even a good fit for this person. It's more like somebody that, again, is mind controlled by another person. And it's like this person knows it, and this person knows exactly, what their future holds if they stay in that energy, because this other person doesn't want anything, but it's almost like they want this person's soul. That other person, whoever that energy is, dark energy, dark soul. But they can also keep them perhaps in an energy of darkness, perhaps in a low vibrational energy, perhaps, around low vibrational people, or connected or attached to addictions or attachments, like dark entities even here. Yeah, I get a really bad vibe from this card. But okay, one last message from these cards. Let's see. I want to pick that up. A break is needed. You don't want this cup from this person anymore. See, that's what I'm telling you. This person feels that. For some of you, you might have assumed that this was loyalty issues, and perhaps in a sense you could think of it as loyalty issues, but I feel like it was more of somebody like really sort of controlling this person. But this person is suffering in silence. They miss you being around them. Specifically, they miss you being around them. So that's the message that I get for you today. Please remember to like, subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next one. Take care. Bye-bye.